Gentlemen and female gentlemen, your boy is here. And I have missed the last few days. I've been on vacation. It's been wild. Gotten canceled and, you know, the usual. But, so Asmongold dropped this video. Suicide Squad is so bad, it's funny. I have not been keeping up with the shiz, but everyone's been saying how Asmongold annihilated and crippled Suicide Squad with this shit. So I am down. I love to see people like Asmongold, incredibly popular creators, covering stuff that just a few years ago would have been considered too edgy or too controversial for a lot of the popular people to talk about. Apparently they have Mrs. Freeze now. Again, I don't know if that's a meme or if that's real. I'm hoping it's a meme because there's no way they're going to change Mr. Freeze to Mrs. Freeze. I'm just saying there's no way that's real, but I hope. All right, let's see what this is all about.
New Suicide Squad season. Instead of putting the known villain Mr. Freeze, they gender swapped him, and now is Mrs. Freeze.
There's no way that's real, right? That's a joke. This is a meme. This is a meme. I am not accepting otherwise. This is a meme. There's no way this is real.
Who is a lesbian. The summary of the new season overall, it's so bad, it's funny.
Uh-oh.
As you can see, we have the character, Mrs. Freeze.
Wait, this is real? It's actually Mrs. Freeze?
Also have a few skins. Science of Style Arkham Pack, so it's just the...
Am I the only person who thinks that it might be a little bit stereotypical that every time they put a lesbian in the game, they make her look the same way?
Shit, dude, this is what I'm talking about. This is why it's so nice to finally have people like Asmongold talking about this stuff. For the longest time, people have been afraid to say this stuff. Listen, I've been saying it for a while, but people have been afraid to talk about this. And now you have someone like Asmongold actually saying stuff that people are thinking. Yes, every time they have a lesbian in a video game these days, they make her fat. I don't know why. I don't know why. I know lesbians in real life. I don't know any fat ones, actually, now that I think about it. But like, why do they do this?
With like that weird haircut and they make her look masculine. That's not what being a lesbian is. It's a sexuality. It's not an image. Like,
damn, bro is... Asmongold's more inclusive than everybody else. Oh my god, dude. I'm so happy that Asmon's jumped on this fucking train.
It's crazy to me how these people who are supposedly so progressive keep stereotyping everybody they're trying to represent.
Every time. Literally every time. God. It's crazy. Oh my god, the bald man is spitting right now.
Fucking stop it.
We're going to be inclusive, so we are going to include the one lesbian fat girl that looks ugly with the weird hair design, because that's us, gamers.
There's plenty of lesbians that don't look like this.
True. Dude, I'm just seeing this right now. Wait, this is Mrs. Freeze? I didn't notice because Asmongold was covering it, but this is Mrs. Freeze? No, with the spiky short hair and everything?
Outfit.
I know this better than anybody.
We also have Historic Cool Classic Pack.
This is Mrs. Freeze, or is this One Punch Man? They were like, all right, Mrs. Freeze, we're just gonna make her look like One Punch Man. What? There's no way. It's like they're just trying to hit everything. All right, we need a fat person, we need a lesbian, and we need a Asian person. So we're just gonna put them all together. Now that's inclusivity, ladies and gentlemen. While you were complaining about the hairstyle, have you considered bald?
Okay. We're just gonna move on.
All right, makes sense.
The Riddler's Mark of Intelligence.
What the?
Okay, well that's weird. They do have. Okay. Wife Gal is the name.
Wife Gal? They named this skin Wife Gal? Oh no.
Miss Freeze, Wife Gal.
Like here's the thing.
Yeah, what's the thing?
I'm all for pride.
Describe.
Like nobody's questioning that. But this has got to be one of the most like kindergartner.
They asked the people at Star Wars, it's like, okay, you've made the gayest Star Wars, but can you make the gayest DC character? And they were like, yes. And they understood the assignment exactly.
Art experiment outfits I've ever seen. Like this isn't, in no world is this fashionable or interesting. Like
I have never seen anyone dress like this, ever, in my life. Never. Like, I know gay people. I've never seen anyone dress like this. I'm just saying.
It literally looks like when you're in the character creator and you just do the like press X to random.
I'm gonna be honest. I look at that costume. It's the same thing somebody said about that Sharon. Wow, bro. I look at that costume. That's the least gay thing in all of Suicide Squad.
What is going on?
I've seen a lot of stuff about that game. That's the least gay thing I've ever seen.
That's what this looks like. You know, the character designs in the base game were really good. I don't know who they got to do these, but guys, it's what makes
Guys, they cooked on this one. They cooked on this one. Mrs. Freeze out here trying to get a slot at the Olympics. This is crazy. Like, every time I see this stuff, it reminds me of how, like, on point South Park kind of was. Brother, it's insane.
you think, like, was there just honestly no feedback? Did nobody give any feedback at all at any point in this? Because that's what it
To
looks.
be honest, I feel like people are afraid to give feedback on this stuff because it looks like you hate gay people or something when you're like, yeah, this costume kind of looks like shit. I feel like people are gonna take that to mean you hate gay people. God, this is yikes.
It's like, I mean, it looks like there's just no feedback. Nobody was honest. Nobody said.
Nobody can be honest because people are afraid of if they're honest about this looking stupid or bad, they're gonna get painted as some kind of a bad person.
That's exactly what I said. Baldo and I, one brain cell, 100%. Dude, spitting. Everyone's afraid. Everyone's afraid, especially because you have companies like Sweet Baby Inc. and stuff like that that literally threaten you. And if you don't go with the agenda that they are pushing in whatever way, they cancel you for it on Twitter. Like, we saw that with Wukong, that game.
That's the reason why.
Serious? Like, this is what you came up with?
Bro, I am a lesbian and I dislike this. Thank you, Chad. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
This does a disservice to Pride. Like, if you wore this to Pride, everyone would feel shame. You know, like, this is unbelievably bad. I'm at a loss. Okay, so there's that. And then, like, this one, like, you're gonna wear a garbage bag with, like, a little red.
It's like almost One Punch Man.
He said One Punch Man. This isn't pre-watch, okay? It's just that's what it looks like. That's just what it looks like.
Bad. It's just bad, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
This is insane.
It's just freaking bad.
It's wild that they even came up with this.
But
Stop saying pre-watched, goddammit.
the idea that you
This just happened. I was on vacation, okay? I wasn't here. Mrs. Free's existence breaks Mr. Free's lore. Who cares about lore? Ask Disney. They don't.
spend $10 on that.
Oh, shit. Paying $10 for this? Oh, Lord. I wonder how many people bought this.
$10. Like,
I'll pay
bro,
$10 not to have it.
You could buy a fourth of Concord.
Can you imagine if the default skin is the Pride one? No! No! The default skin's the Pride one. You have to pay $10 to try the One Punch Man one instead. Oh, God.
For that kind of money, like, geez, I'm at a loss. I'm already stunned. Like, this is what's honestly really entertaining
Look
about
how
this.
stupid these look. Look at
They all look bad.
Look at the Joker, bro. The Joker looks like a what's
Say
the
it.
word for
Say
it?
it. Say it. Nikocado avocado if he was on Ozempic. Pimp.
He looks like that kind of guy that would emotionally abuse his girlfriend.
He does look like I'm Alex, I'm not gonna lie. I see it actually now that you mention it. I kind of see. Wait, hold on. Wait. No. Wait, hold on. I'm pretty sure I saw a video thumbnail with I'm Alex with like a clown makeup and it looked exactly like this. Maybe not though. Maybe I am just wrong. Yep, can't find it.
You know, like that's the kind of dude. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, this is the Jared Leto Joker.
Fuck, dude.
Though, is
Look how
that
stupid this looks. This is so fucking stupid, bro. Like,
You're gonna really hate on King Shark, bro? King Shark in Superman pajamas? What, that doesn't look cool or something?
just when you think, like, there's no way it gets worse. Like, there's no way that it gets worse. They find a way.
How they
and
make it
it's
worse.
genuinely impressive.
no, they don't.
Like, it's genuinely impressive. I don't know how they manage. Because a lot of games, it's about subverting expectations, right? It's like, oh,
Right,
you
right.
expected us to do this boss fight in this
Right,
way.
right.
Well, we're going to do it in this way.
Okay.
And there's a part 2 to
I'm
the
ready.
boss fight. And you're like, oh, wow. You
right,
subverted
right.
my expectations
Yeah.
and blew me away all the more.
Yeah. I love how he's describing skins in the Suicide Squad game like Dark Souls bosses with 2 phases.
With this, it's like you expected it to be bad.
you don't
Hold
know
my
how bad it
LaCroix.
can get.
Let me show you what's up. It's just unbelievably. Oh man, let's just actually see how she plays.
Look at what it says, bro. It says going on apocalyptic vacay in 3.
I hate the slang terms. I saw the same garbage in a new Crunchyroll anime. A Crunchyroll adaptation. Where is this? This is it. I was so mad when I saw this. I just make a whole video on artistic vandalism, and they do this. I'm working on another main channel video that's more focused on the transientness, the garbage that is modern shit. Look at this. Rizzing up the Dark Lord with my unwillingness to live. Really? That's the name of your new anime? You're adapting this anime into Rizzing Up the Dark Lord is the title of the show? You're titling this anime Rizzing Up the Dark Lord. Like, this is vandalism, bros. It's insane.
I'd like to issue an apology to all of the people that aren't millennials for the damage that we've done to the culture. I'm so sorry.
Rizzing isn't the actual title of the show. I sure hope not. But that's how it shows up as the trailer on YouTube.
I had no part in this. I never wanted to go like this. I don't know why we do this. I think it's just as bad as you do, I promise.
This poor guy.
Let's just actually see how she plays.
All right.
Hello. Oh God.
This game is so shit, it's crazy. The Suicide Squad game looks so bad every time.
Okay, that's a cool ultimate. I need to do it next to them, but still.
All right.
Okay. Boop, boop, boop.
Oh, man.
We gotta get back in the swing of things, fam.
Oh, man.
It's been too long.
It's rough out here.
It's been too long. Or has it been long enough? I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know why they decided to
Like,
make
imagine playing this game instead of the first Descendant.
Damn.
Imagine, like, you have a choice. You could play 2 games and you decide, I'm gonna boot this up.
Just freeze, light on fire, and have a fire ability. Because it literally doesn't make sense, but whatever.
This trash for real? Yeah.
What do I know?
Dude, it's crazy how people take famous IPs and then they just make the shittiest versions of a game out of these IPs. There is no love that goes into any of these games anymore. What a sad era.
I'm just the dumbass that spent $10 to get the character.
Yes, you yes, you are.
Well, he write it off as a tax expense. It's okay. He's fine.
I just...
Yeah.
Like, who talks this way?
Wait, what did she say?
I get that they're like...
Wait, I didn't hear. What did she say?
Like, who talks...
Tax expense. It's okay. He's fine.
I just...
couldn't hear.
Like, who talks this way? I get that they're like imaginary characters, they're supervillains, whatever. But like casually running around the map and it's like, oh yeah, we gotta remind people that this is like a character with a family and a wife that she loves. So let's talk about upcycling. It's just like...
What's an upcycle?
Again, do they expect us to like snap in agreement? I just don't get it, dude. I need to... Okay, I gotta turn my brain...
Are people actually playing this game? No one's actually playing this game, right?
off. The more I try to think about what's happening to me right now, the less it makes sense, and my brain just breaks more.
Makes sense to me.
You just can't think about it. You can't think about it, or you'll drive yourself mad.
Washing
Congratulations on the opposite of dying.
Congratulations on the opposite of dying. That's rough.
Man.
Nice.
It's like every single thing about this game is cringe.
Yeah.
It's like this is the kind of it's like they took every loser from every high school and they put them together in the same room, and this is what they come up with.
Dude, it's just
like,
people that hated their own lives that had to come up with a way to make everyone else sad too.
Every person that like eats lunch alone that's got no friends, that nobody wants to be around them. Nah, you say every juggalo? Nah, I tell you one thing, bro. If juggalos made a game, that shit would go hard.
Yeah, this is rough.
It'd be like Twisted Metal mixed with like Dead by Daylight. Shit would go crazy. It probably wouldn't work right, but the idea would be there.
Idiots doing? Get the Flash into stasis and get back to work.
Wish you were always that fun, Flasher. We'll make a sidekick out of you yet.
Yeah, they didn't.
Man.
They didn't even like do cutscenes for it. They just.
Oh, it's so lazy. No cutscenes. No cutscenes. It's just an image. It's an image that literally looks worse than the AI-generated images. Unironically, the AI-generated images look better than this.
Did like
That's
still
smart.
shots.
They
They
shouldn't
did
have
a
done
full-on
cutscenes.
Redfall. They redfalled it. It's just tonally, it's really weird, dude.
Tonally, it's weird. It's everything wrong with modern entertainment. It's the idea that they feel like they can get away with this shit. And they do! And they do! But not for long. It's gonna collapse. It's inevitable.
No,
The
it's
game
not
is
weird. You gotta understand that, like, the people that make this are, like, weird loser millennials that don't have friends. And if you look at it from that angle, everything else makes perfect sense.
True.
It does. Like, everything else just
Well, and also it's the idea that they just don't have any actual vision for a game. So instead of actually coming up with something good themselves, they have to just bastardize someone else's story. Like, take the Suicide Squad, which is a relevant concept. There's a pretty good TV show about the Suicide Squad. And then they just completely bastardize it into their own shit because they don't actually have an idea for a game, so they just want to coast off the popularity of the IP instead.
like, this is really comes in and it just makes sense. Yeah. It's cheaper too. Yeah.
That's weird. You know, like,
Weird losers.
I don't even know what to say anymore. Another episode to the season in like a month or two, and when they do that, it'll be another Brainiac reskin fight. But then nothing else. And then like another month or two after that, we'll get...
I really applaud this guy for actually investing the time into playing this game.
I respect it too. Man is taking a bullet for the people.
And understanding it. Like, I really, you know, it's like he taking a bullet for all of us.
Okay, I have to stop saying shit because everything I say, it comes out of bald man's mouth. Okay, it's not fair. It's not fair.
That's respectable.
Season 3, which is going to have another playable character. Does anyone in chat remember what the third playable character is? I have already forgotten. Oh yeah,
This is the only guy still playing the game and he doesn't remember what's coming. He has zero actual hope for anything good to come out of this shit.
Zoe Lawton. That's right. Miller Ross, who's done a bunch of data mining on the game, said, "Meet Zoe Lawton, aka Lawless."
Oh, that's nice.
She's grown up since that photo was taken. This photo on like his locker door or whatever.
This is the worst fucking lore of all time. Like, Suicide Squad lore, pretty awesome. Suicide Squad game lore, no.
She's grown up since that photo was taken, but not enough to
They
know
don't
better.
care.
Her and her crew are smuggling in Kuluan. Kuluan.
This was the Sweet Baby Inc. game too, right? I'm pretty sure Sweet Baby Inc. did do Suicide Squad.
Weapons from the Metropolis invasion to steal from Gotham's elite in Robin Hood style heists.
Nice.
Wealth redistribution, she'd say.
Oh, so it's just Robin Hood. Cool.
Dude, it's like a meme of itself at this point. They're like, again, all of the...
It's fucking... and it's all just wealth redistribution. Maybe she's actually the good guy. Steal from the rich, give to the poor. That's basically socialism, guys. Taking from the evil capitalists. The evil capitalists that, you know, made this game! Well, we gotta take those guys down a peg and fucking socialize everything.
Writing is just... Like, they expect you to just go, it's unbelievable. Like, again, they're supposed to be putting characters in that are, like, freaking badass and that you're getting super, super excited for.
Well, they are getting super excited for those things because this is the way they think. Like, they don't think the way that you think. They're weird.
I don't know. I think Asmon gives them more credit than I do. I think that they are more than weird. I think they're vandalizing this art piece because they think that this is gonna somehow do the best to push their agenda and to fucking sell copies. And people are gonna be like, oh my god, taking down capitalism? This is awesome. Long live the banks, bro. Long live the banks.
Instead, they're doing this stuff.
In the words of Chancellor Palpatine over here, my goat.
Long live the banks!
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Chancellor Palpatine. Very cool.
Like, give me actual Robin Hood and I'd be more interested.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. This is also...
They didn't want to give him Robin Hood. No. Robin Hood's not a DC character. We have to fucking include the lore.
Why I've said, like, I'm personally not that worried about like activist participation in the games industry, because when they do get the chance to basically write a game story and characters and stuff, as seems to be the case with Suicide Squad, it almost always reveals itself in a hilarious way. Because they're not...
It's racist. That's the reason why. Is that, like, that's the same thing I said with the, what do you call it? With, like, that Mrs. Freeze thing. Oh, yeah, we're going to add a lesbian. And let's make sure everybody knows she's a lesbian by making her look non-feminine.
Oh my god.
It's true. It's true. It's like, you know, Elon Musk is suing Disney for, you know, anti-white racism or whatever the fuck. Like, I feel like people are kind of noticing this finally, that inclusion for inclusion's sake is kind of racist in its own way.
Just, oh my god, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you, man?
Aw,
Why you do that?
Poor Asmongold over here.
That is so... What is wrong with you,
Look at him
man?
grumbling.
Why you do that? It's so bad, bro. Like, God. Drives
Got
me
it.
crazy.
Good at it, like, because they're not writers, they're not authors, they're not narrative experts.
Yeah.
They are activists first
They
and
are.
foremost.
He
And
right.
whether
Yeah,
they're
that's the idea. It's like, if you want to be an activist, sure, great, and I'm happy for you. But at the same time, if you have some sort of, if you have a group of writers for a show, right? If you have a group of writers for a show or a game or whatever, you should hire them based on their skill set, not based on some sort of activism policy that they have, okay? I think that's very important to recognize, and anyone with 2 brain cells would agree. It's like, everyone makes the meme that DEI stands for didn't earn it. It's like, just hiring people for the sake of their skin color or gender or sexual orientation or anything. You should hire people based on how capable they are, period. That is the type of people you should be hiring, and people aren't doing that.
Right.
their causes are good or bad doesn't really matter. But the
100%.
point is, if you are going in and then choosing characters,
Like, who said that the female Secret Service agent that was guarding Trump was a DEI hire? It's like, that's insane if that's true. I if that's true, that's nutty. You're supposed to hire big people to be able to cover Trump or the president or whoever it is completely. In case there's a shooter, it'll hit the bodyguard instead of hitting Trump himself. And then they hire a girl that's 5 feet tall. Like, what?
for a video game, or you're writing a story for a video game because you've been hired to help with them with that, but you're not a writer. The story's probably
Yeah, that's probably a joke that she's a DEI hire. There's no way, right? But if it is, that's crazy.
gonna be bad.
Yep.
And with this stuff, like, it ends up floating to the top almost every single time, where the game just reveals itself to be very, very cringy, very bad. And as a
Well, I
result,
guarantee you, if you spent an hour with one of these people that figured out the story and you had to go and, like, you had to have dinner with them, like, you go to, like, some hipster bar and they just get to talk for an hour, at the end of that hour, you want to jump off a bridge. Imagine hearing the way they think. Like, that's the way it is, man. Like, it's sad.
Is sad.
Like, fuck that. Yeah, I know. It's weird, man. It really is. How you making it an hour? I could survive it. Like, I can listen to plenty of dumbasses. I got some in my beard. What the fuck is that in my beard?
It's probably a cockroach.
What the fuck is that shit? God fucking damn it. What the fuck is this? How do I get some in my beard? There it is. Okay, we got it. What the fuck?
Don't eat it. Don't eat it. God, I love how he just casually pulls shit out of his face all the time. Like, I wonder, is it alive? Is it dead? Is it... I don't know, maybe it's... Oh, it's still wiggling. Tastes good.
the market kind
It's
of
just,
adjusts.
it's just some cum. Don't worry about it, guys. It's fine. I was up late last night.
Wait, what did he say? What is it? Hold on.
Kind of adjust-
It's just some cum. Don't worry about it, guys.
Oh, it's just some cum. It's okay, guys. Don't worry about it. It's just cum. It's just cum. False alarm. False alarm. It's just cum.
This is fine.
Dub.
I was up late last night.
for it. Like, this game, kind of just a pile of
God, I fucking love Asmongold. We're watching this freaking video about this shit.
garbage. And
God.
as a result, it's lost them $200 million.
Damn.
So
So
I'm
far.
just of the mind that
Yeah,
generally
it's gonna be so much worse. Again, I'm working on a video right now for the main channel. I think my next big one after Artistic Vandalism. So I'm working on like a Lovecraft video. That's one thing I'm working on. I'm also working on another big one that in regards to this whole situation, the fall of an empire. I think we are witnessing the downfall of the modern media empire. And it all comes from the idea that people think that instead of actually hiring good writers, you have to push an agenda instead.
this stuff will fix itself, you know? Like,
It won't fix itself. You need to make something good. You need to take risks. And no one's doing that.
it'll just sort of resolve itself because they'll put out a bunch of garbage and then it's like, wait, the game's bad?
Nani?
How could we have known?
Nani?
If you had asked literally anybody about this, they could have told you this was going to end this way. But
What? No one would, because no one's going to be that guy that says, oh, no, actually, I don't think you should follow the agenda. No one is going to be that guy. That's why I'm so happy we have people like Asmongold, big ass creators that are actually calling this shit out.
What they did is they wrote off, according to their earnings call, their CFO said that they were writing off a $200 million loss. This isn't an article.
Wow.
This is from their earnings call, which you're down to listen to. You're free to listen to. It's available in investor relations on their website.
That's awesome, bro.
The CFO and the CEO described how they have had to account for a $200 million loss as a result of the failure of the video games they've launched in Q1 of this year.
I don't know. Everyone's look at him. He's all upset. He's all upset. This is a huge W, guys. We want them to be taking these L's so that we can get back to the glory days of creating good content for the sake of good content. Bros, this is great news. Why does everyone look so disturbed? This is a W, bro.
Jesus.
Q1, I think it's Q4 of their
Huge dub.
$200 million?
It has absolutely lost them
Big dub, big dub.
hundreds of millions of dollars. Like,
Yeah,
there
you
is
gotta
no
understand it. Like, the people that write games like this are just weird losers that if you were around them in real life, you would just absolutely hate them. And
Yeah, they kind of seem a little insufferable just by the fact that this is what they're doing.
they hate themselves, too. You gotta keep that in mind as
True.
well.
I think it's all the people that the haters in general, the people that hate on me, the people that hate on Asmongold, haters in general. If you're just some anonymous guy on the internet hating on people, there's no way you like yourself, right? Like, I don't even think that's a hot take.
It's not like these people are happy. They're not happy. They hate themselves more than you hate them. It shows, yeah. And it's really disappointing to see them do this with their game. But at the end of the day, I think this stuff does work itself out, right? It's the free market at work. It might take some...
it works itself out. Hence the $200 million loss that they took. That's why it's a good thing.
Time, it's a big company. You know, it's slower to turn the Titanic than a Viking longboat. It is, sure.
But it'll happen.
But eventually it will turn,
Yes, sir.
and eventually things will change.
Yes, sir.
Thank God. And look at this. Stellar
How does he go to that? How do you literally go from the Mr. Freeze thing to this?
Blade new outfit with photo mode soon.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice. Based. Very
Jesus Christ. And she's wearing heels inside the pool? Of course she is.
cool. The people that care versus the people that don't. God, I love Asmongold's takes on this shit because, like, he's a regular guy. And I feel like most people will agree with the take of a regular ass man. And that's what Asmongold is. Asmongold is a regular ass dude. And just like all of us, he's waiting for the downfall of these fuckers. Except he's sad sort of about it. And I'm just so happy about it. I love the downfall. I live for the downfall of evil people. It's like my favorite thing. But anyway, thank you all so much for being here. That was the video. Stay weird, fam. Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com/Nuxanor. See you there. Stay weird, fam.